Near to where the line from the big engine shed joins the main line, there are some special points. These are called trap points. The rails don't go anywhere, but they're just long enough so that anything running away from the big engine shed don't collide from anything on the main line. They are controlled by a very powerful spring, but can be controlled by the signal box if the engines need to go to the main line on purpose. Henry never understood why they needed them. He would often complain about them when the other engines were talking about them. "I don't understand why we need those silly trap points. Why would we want to run away from our own shed?" he would say. Gordon and James had completely given up on trying to convince him. "You two are sensible engines. You both should agree with me, right?" "Henry, whether you like them or not, they are a part of this railway. Plus, you never know what could happen. Maybe one day you want to run away from the shed." Later that day, Henry was tasked to take a long goods train to the other side of the island. When he came back, the sheds were completely empty. "Stupid trap points," he said to himself. Soon, he fell asleep. Soon enough, the firelighter arrived to light up Henry's fire. As he was walking towards the fire, he suddenly had a thought. I want to drive a train." He tried to open the regulator, but when nothing happened, he was disappointed. He walked away after lighting the fire, without closing the regulator. Henry, still asleep, knew nothing. Soon, Henry felt himself waking up. "It's too early to start work," he thought to himself, but it wasn't the driver or fireman. Henry felt himself beginning to move. "Whoa! Hold on! Stop!" Henry was beginning to approach the shed doors. They weren't built to stop engines. Henry had hoped so. "Stop, wheels! Stop!" But Henry couldn't stop. The driver or fireman couldn't shut off steam because they weren't there. Just when Henry thought that things couldn't get any worse, there was Gordon pulling the express. "Oh no! I'm going to crash into him! Stop! Stop!" He tried blowing his whistle, but he couldn't do that either. Just then, he felt his front bogie going sideways. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Henry came off the tracks, barely missing Gordon. You trap points can stay," he said. Soon enough, the Fat Controller had heard the news. "Now, Henry, I don't blame you for the accident, but I hope you can respect these trap points now." "Yes, sir. I'm sorry for saying they were useless. They sure saved the day, all right." Henry was embarrassed. Soon enough, the Fat Controller left. Henry had a lot to think about. I think Henry has gotten a deep respect for the trap points after that day. Don't you think so?